Hello friends. So today, as many of you had requested me to make a video on the interview experience, my interview experience of Accenture. So I'm making this video. Okay, I'm going to discuss what questions are asked, clear the doubts, whether any technical questions are asked, or any other thing that you might want. I'll clear it. So first of all, this interview of mine happened on 17th October, and going by the questions. My interview was a lady, and she was a project manager. In the starting only, she told me like this interview is going to check how you approach to things are, like how do you handle things and all. So it was purely like HR based, okay, HR based round. So the first question, the first thing, she introduced herself, then she asked about my introduction. I gave the introduction. I would advise you to give at least 20 seconds of introduction. List your positive, negatives, and what language you know. Nextly, she asked me about my project. I didn't specifically tell. I specifically told my final year project. However, she didn't ask me any like any year project, so I could have told anything else. But I told my final year project, which was a web-based project. Also, she asked about you know how much was the progress and what are the improvements that you would like to say about your own project. So all those things she asked me. And nextly she asked me about teamwork. I was having one more partner. She told how we collaborated between each other, get the work done. Okay. Next is she asked me like one real scenario in which I had to get a work done quite fast, and most of my peers are busy. So that kind of real based scenarios also was there. This interview lasted about around 25 minutes. Yeah, could be a little bit more, 30 minutes. So it lasted about 30 minutes. And personally, I would feel that this interview was a mere formality because the interviewer was looking very tired or exhausted. Most likely, she would have been having multiple interviews, but can't really say what was in her mind. So that is it about my experience. My personal tip will be like, I don't think so. You need to study any technical questions. Doesn't matter. Your technical strengths have already been tested in the before stages, the cognitive, the technical, and the coding assessments. Yeah, technical stuff has been checked, and if you have passed those rounds, you'll be having a certain caliber that is required for the job. So this is like more about how your approach to things are, and I think so can well enough term this as an HR interview because if you consider project as a general question, I would say if you leave the project, this will be actually a HR. There's nothing like any. She didn't ask me any complicated coding questions or any like coding knowledge, anything database. Nothing was there. In some interviewers do ask some technical question, but for this, it was not required. When I was preparing for this interview, I did study technical part, like a little bit coding knowledge. But personally, after this, I don't think so. You even need any technical idea other than your project. Okay. So this is it. And if you have any doubts, please do ask. Thank you. Meet you in another video.